Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon, along with Doc Severinsen and the NBC Orchestra, inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Robin Williams and Gene Marsh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Well, let's get this over with quick so we can all go watch the... We got something special for you tonight. We're going to do a remote tonight that we've never done on the show before. We're going to go via satellite to Marano, Italy. The chess match between, I think it's Anatoly Karpov, right? And Victor Korchnoi. Real excitement. Anybody here understand chess at all? Do you play chess?
No, I don't.
Well, anyway, we're going to go there later. Have you been following the new television season? It is now officially underway because, we had a strike and started late. And Ronald Reagan got a little carried away. He saw that movie that was on tonight about Jackie Kennedy. He sent James Franciscus on Air Force One to the Mideast. See, James Franciscus plays her husband, Jack Kennedy. Is last night's group out of the parking lot yet? I'm going to win you over, don't worry. Well, if you've been reading the papers, you see that Carter is in Washington, Nixon is in the Mideast. Well, you know what they say, ex-presidents are like a Hungarian dinner. They kind of keep repeating on you. Reagan asked Jerry Ford to come to Washington to talk about the Mideast, and Jerry showed up in Seattle. Former President Jimmy Carter is in Washington, and he was in Congress actually lobbying for Reagan's AWAC plan. Carter is a very shrewd Democrat. He knows if he pushes for it, it'll never be passed. Smart thinking. Yesterday, Jimmy Carter took a walk over to Capitol Hill and met with congressional leaders. You know, if he'd done that while he was president, he might still be in office.
That's right.
He never went over there. Speaking of the Carters, guess who celebrated a birthday yesterday? Amy Carter. She was, do you believe already she is 14 years old? And she went out on her first date, and I understand it didn't do well. Didn't work out. Her date wanted to smooch in the backseat of the car, and Amy wanted to discuss the AWAC sale to Saudi Arabia. Well, let's see. What else might... Seem to be dabbling in overseas humor tonight. Did you see that PLO leader Yasser Arafat was in Japan? And he met with the leaders of 7 Japanese political parties, and he had 2 interpreters over there. One to interpret what he was saying, and one to interpret what he was wearing. You got anything? We have an exciting show tonight. Yes, we do. We got the crazy Robin Williams is here tonight, who is not been on the show. We have a lovely actress, nice gal. Gene Marsh is here tonight. Yeah. And do you play chess at all?
No.
I never learned to play chess. I'm sorry. They say it's a very intellectual...
I'd love to know how to play.
Yeah. How many people in the audience play chess? I was watching PBS the other night, and in fact, I've got a thing here from the wire service. World chess champion Anatoly Karpov and challenger Victor Korchnoi ended their 5th game with the title match in a draw, which apparently leaves Karpov 3-0. Have to win, what, 6 games?
Have to win 6.
Have to win 6 games. Bobby Fischer, I guess, retired and refused a few years ago to defend his title, got angry or something, and has not shown up since.
They're temperamental.
Yes, very. Remember, he wouldn't let him film when he was playing chess once?
The lighting had to
be just right. Anyway, I was watching PBS the other night, and while they were playing in Marano, Italy, excuse me, they had a big chessboard set up in PBS, and there were about 3 or 4 Grand Masters. Is that the best you can get? A Grand Master, is that the, anybody know?
Yep. That's it.
International Grand Master, and they were commenting on the moves. And then they would wait 20 or 30 minutes for the next move to happen in Italy. Then he would move this over there, and they would discuss this for another half hour until the next move came. Now, there have been, as you probably know, chess is kind of a psyching game. Apparently, the mood has to be just right, and there have been accusations by both Karpov and Korchnoi that the other player is doing subtle little things to distract him. One of them, I think it was, brought a hypnotist with him to try to psych out. I guess they're allowed to have seconds or sit and watch them. And was sitting in the side of the room just to distract the other player. I think it was Karpov or somebody who was wearing mirrored glasses to distract Korchnoi. Anyway, to give you some indication that chess is more important than people think, the winner gets $260,000. And the loser gets $160,000. So it's for big bucks. Now, what we have done, luckily through the
Magic of satellite.
magic of satellite television, we have a direct hookup with Murano, Italy, and we're going to look at some of these moves. Now, we had to do this in black and white because, as you know, chess players are very, so what's the word you used a moment ago? Finicky.
Yep.
And they would not allow lights to be in there for color.
Right.
So this is in black and white.
White.
That's right.
Yes.
And we're going to look at these moves and see if we can pick up some of the distractions. So
But very
Bob,
subtle things.
we don't know.
Yeah.
That's what the accusation
Yeah.
is. So we're gonna cut now, and we're gonna look at Korchnoi's, I think, first move. Okay, let's watch that now.
We're going to Italy now.
Yeah. Now, Korchnoi is on. No. Korchnoi is on the left. Karpov is on the right. Okay. Now there is. That's the very first move of the match. Now, as I say, there have been accusations made that there are minor distractions going on or something. What we have done, we have a slow-mo, very slow motion repeat of that very same move.
Oh, boy.
So let's.
I'd like to see it again.
Well, you're going to see. This is that same move in slow motion. Let's see if we can pick up any tricks at all. Well, I didn't catch it.
I didn't catch anything.
It looked
Especially the same move we saw before.
fairly normal to me. Let's go back for the second move, and we'll see. I think it's Korchnoi pondering his. This will be in regular speed here. It's a very deliberate game, as you can see. All right, there was a move. I think it was a pawn, was it? I'm not familiar with chess, but I think that was a pawn.
Pawn.
I don't know that particular ploy. Now we're going to show you a slow motion, and maybe we can pick up on the slow motion to see if there's any subtle distractions that we're not aware of. Hard to tell from here. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't.
Chess is chess.
We're going to go back for the third move here. Maybe we're just missing something here. This very subtle psyching is very subtle. Let's look at the third move in the match here. I think this is Karpov's move. Mm-hmm. Of course, that was a regular speed. Now we'll go back one more time and see if we can see if there's anything going on that we haven't been able to detect, some subtlety, some variation. Now, here's that same move in slow motion. I guess you people will have to be the final judge of that. I find it even a slow motion to pick up those little subtle distractions. Chess players are very sneaky.
Satellite picture was wonderful.
Wasn't that a nice transmission?
Clear.
Yeah.
Very clear.
This is Robin Williams' first appearance on the Tonight Show. He doesn't do many outside appearances. I think I saw him about 3 years ago. I think he was on with Dick Cavett one night. As you know, he's the star of the very successful Mork and Mindy Show, which is beginning its fourth season on the air. I begin this Thursday. And he's going to be seeing a new film late next spring called The World According to Garth. Did you ever read that book?
I read that book.
Interesting, funny book. Would you welcome Robin Williams?
Believe that comedy can heal you. Praise the power.
Praise the Jesus.
And Sears had a sale, this furniture went cheap. Oh, my God. I'm okay now. I'm out here. Mama, I'm on TV. For my friends in San Francisco, how are you? Hey, nine, no. That should wake them up.
That's a laid-back place up there.
Do you believe?
No.
You know.
Don't touch the back of the TV. It'll shock you across the room. Know the power. Grab it now.
Do you watch those guys on Sunday?
Oh, yes,
They
sir.
got some winners
There's some
without mentioning any names.
No, no, really, because they come to your door going, hello, here's your watchtower. And I like to say hello to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Lama. But I don't want the book. Take the book. It's free. Take the wig off. They go, please, no, Hare Krishna, Hare Lama.
They got a hair thing, don't they? I mean, most of those evangelists are very conscious
much.
of how the hair looks, and they got great suits and great ties and
Wonderful
big
stuff.
carnations.
Big dead roses right here. I could not save this flower, but I will save you. Believe, no.
Say baby, baby.
Yeah, oh, you know who we're talking
Come
about?
on home, take anything you need. Take the Cuisinart. No, it's good. Oh, they must look in Europe and go, what did they do in this? America, why? Oh, keep adjusting over here.
Yeah, but this is a nice outfit.
Yes, somewhere there's a car seat real envious. Sweet. Man, you got my car seat. Come back here with it. Oh, God.
You were right. Last time I saw you, you were with Cavett about 3 years ago.
Yes, sir, and that's why I haven't done anything since.
Oh, come on.
I'm a little scared. I was standing backstage about to go on and everything. All of a sudden, my whole body went, everybody out! We have 2 exits. Any way you want to leave, everybody out! All of a sudden, I said, dear Lord, make my cheeks of ice. So that's why I walked out a little bit like, good evening, nice to be on the show. I said, oh, no, the pants fit now. Okay.
People always think performers don't get nervous.
Not at all, really. I don't. Oh, God. Not really. Not me. No way.
Is there some reason you don't do? Is it the fact that you get nervous? Do you
Very
do
much
many
so.
shows?
I suffer from severe dyslexia, too. I was the only child in my block on Halloween to go trick or trout. People go, oh, look, here comes that young Williams boy again. Better get some fish. Here you go. Say hi to your mom and dad. Hope they find you.
Oh, where is home for you? Or did you come from a home? I mean,
They said, all the people in the institution, Tommy, if you haven't taken your medication yet, it's going to be fine.
They're back at 12. Back at 12, yeah. No. How are you, Mr. Williams? I'm real fine.
Look at this thing. Look, Flipper.
Right now, there's a sound man going, what are you doing? Oh, God. I better relax. It's okay. I'm on
it's
TV.
all right, just...
You're a nice man. You won't hurt me.
No.
Hold on, just one sip.
Certainly.
Okay, thank you. Don't be afraid. It's not, the sores went away.
Is it Simplex 2, is it? Or one or
A
two?
real man can stand up to herpes. Oh, whoa! Wow, too much coffee, Tommy?
You don't think I spent 19 years here drinking this stuff? You got
Yeah, how are you? Late night TV?
a little juice in there to keep
Yeah,
going.
so, woo! You know,
We're,
it's wonderful, though.
Yeah.
I think, I better slow down now. Slow down. My heart's going, you fool.
You know, people see you, and they probably think you experiment with foreign substances in your body.
Medication, you mean?
Yeah, something like that.
What makes you say that in any way? No, not me. No,
That's right, got him.
no. Yeah. Seriously, no. How are you? You know, people get howdy-doody jaw. How are you? Okay. No, because I believe that cocaine is God's way of saying you're making too much money. No, I wouldn't take any medication. You couldn't. You see the girls at the Rainbow Bar and Grill have taken one too many Quaaludes going,
Is my lipstick on?
it's very like, oh, look, it's Emmett's girl. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, she's a cheap date.
I was asking you about your home, I think.
Home?
Yeah, where is home?
San Francisco. I wonder.
That's
Yeah,
your
I
home.
grew up there. Went to a Gestalt high school there.
Gestalt High School.
I used to have a history teacher on acid going, I'm Lincoln today, I'm Lincoln. The only problem was there's a kid in the back who goes, I'm Booth, I'm Booth.
Quite bad, the teacher.
Yes, no way.
Were you good in school? Or
No,
were
sir.
you acting up like this all the
No,
time?
I was
Which
very,
is great.
I was kind of geeky in school. I was very
Yeah.
quiet, very like,
Wow, what are you guys doing? Okay, that sounds reasonable. Well, I have to go away now. Whoa, what are those?
I don't know. I
That's when
was
you
very
start
quiet, and then that took me to go to college and then go, look out there. It's a new world, and I've just flunked out. I don't know why. I have to sell vibrators door to door now. Madam, have you ever seen these attachments? It's nice that I ended my career with you.
No, stay right here.
Look, little Ronald Reagan pencils here.
Yes.
They have no point. Sorry. There's a tax audit for me.
That's right.
Hello, Mr. Williams. We're time to audit you and your firstborn again. Nancy and I, you know, I've noticed a very strange thing about him, though, that he never speaks while Nancy's drinking water. Do you notice that? She's dubbing him.
Could be.
Yes. And her lips never... I'm happy. That should get me audited again.
Yeah. You speaking of firstborn, you have no children.
No, sir. Not that I know of. None have gone,
Are you Mr. Williams?
yes?
You're my daddy. And you owe me, let's see, by present account, $8 million.
I'm not Mr. Williams anymore.
You don't, you're not even married.
I am, yes. Honey, he didn't mean that.
Oh, I didn't.
She's at home loading the handgun going, I didn't mean to shoot my husband. He came in late. Honey, it's... Oh, too much coffee, Mary? No, I'm married. Very much so. Look, little ring. She's going, show him the ring. There it is, little porpoise going,
Help me.
another sip of coffee now.
Yes.
Whoa, yeah.
Somebody told me you went to serious acting school.
Yeah, I went
Where
to
was
Juilliard.
that? Juilliard.
Right now, there's some guy going, what instrument did you play? Say the organ. I said, no, what?
You wanted to be a serious?
Serious actor.
Serious
Shakespeare. I was there when John Houseman was the headmaster. I remember him saying one day, Mr. Williams, the theater needs you. I'm going off to sell Volvos. Smith Barney.
Smith Barney, yes.
Yes. Buy it now.
We make money the old-fashioned way. They
yes.
steal it.
Yes. We raised the interest so high. Yes, we'll be calling you soon.
Did you ever appear in Shakespeare?
Yes, sir, I did. I remember I was just coming from California. They had the Shakespearean auditions. I was going to be or not to be. Wow, for sure, totally. So, I'm sorry, next. Thank you. We did plays. We did Romeo and Juliet.
Could you do them straight without wanting to go off and be silly?
No,
break up?
you had to do them straight. There's a little
Yeah.
man in the wings. Vile and sundry things. What's wrong? You blew it. but timing great. Oh, wow. I would like to see them. I think they're going to do Hamlet on ABC this fall, except it's going to be called Chucky, the Story of a Stir Boy.
It's probably ratings week.
Yeah, ratings week, and then it'll be, instead of to be or not to be, I don't know, we'll call you. It'll be...
Do you remember the whole soliloquy of to be or not to be?
No, it'll be like, to be... Oh, line.
You're not to be.
Whether it is noblest suffer the slings and arrows of needless but need... No, wrong one.
Outrageous fortune.
Outrageous fortune.
Or to take arms.
Against
A
friends.
sea of troubles. And by,
Wow, this is great that you know all this.
and by opposing, end them.
It's very strange. It's very bizarre. This lady going, come over here, I have something for you. Put those away, I don't want to see those now. This is wonderful. This is very, very wonderful. Reminds me of home. This is your first time in Los Angeles. Stay away from the bars with the big Harley Davidson 8000s parked in front. Because there's big men standing outside those bars. Men, giant men. Men with muscles everywhere. Men with muscles on their eyelids. And these men turn to one another and say,
I have this incredible recipe for quiche.
you know what I'm talking about. I feel time. I would like to do the only impression I do. It's Fred Astaire on the streets of New York dealing with caca. Right now you're going, get him out of here quick. Here we are, Fred Astaire. Can I, this one won't, I won't need the microphone. Can I give this back to someone? Hi, how are you? I'm not paranoid, but why are you behind me? Everybody up! Thank you. I'll leave this over here for 1 second. I'll be right back. The sound man. Thank you, sir. Don't be afraid. I'm just so happy to be in America. Fred Astaire in New York. Once again, we don't have to say the second syllable. I don't know. There's a time. I'm sorry, it's over now.
That's all right. You know who is, we were talking during the break that who is going to join is part-time on the show or full-time?
Full-time.
Johnny Winters?
Oh, yes, the king.
Yeah, he's, you're obviously a fan of his,
Oh,
like
yes,
I am.
he's wonderful. God.
Yeah.
And I get very serious now. People are going, he's not being funny. No.
Yeah, is that a problem they expect you to be on
No.
constantly?
Yeah, sometimes they expect it. It was wonderful. I called home the other day. Hi, Mom.
Mork, is that you?
Mom, put Dad on. Mork, son. Dad. Put Scruffy on. Mork. No. I don't know.
That's asking too much.
Yeah. But it was fun. Yeah. It was great to... He was the one... George Ray Hill was the director, and he's incredible because he's very... The first day I tried to improvise, it was a very simple scene. It was like, yes, I would like to do that. And then went off beyond the line. I went, yes, I would like to do that. But first we... Cut! That's a wrap! Get him out of here. And he makes his face when he'd be behind the camera. If he didn't like a scene, he'd go... It's very hard when you're having a love scene going, turn your eye and you see the... Okay, let's get out of here. But it was a good experience. It
You
really had me
and
feel
Richard Pryor been working at the, where, the Improv?
the Comedy Store.
The Comedy Store.
I worked the Improv.
Mitzi, it's going well.
Yeah.
And we worked there every night. And I worked the Improv sometimes.
Yeah, that's
In the
great.
boarding house in San Francisco. Plugging all the clubs now and saying, I'll be back, don't worry now.
You're a funny guy.
Thank
You
bless
really
you,
are.
sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
great to have you here.
You too, thank you.
Yeah, got that.
Do I get one of your suits now?
No. Yeah, you get a suit.
You get a suit? Please, send me one. Look at this. This is...
I feel like a little kitty.
Oh, my, it's coming unraveled, though, right? My wife and I would like to macrame a Volkswagen one day. This is so much fun. I'm not scared anymore.
No, well, why should you be?
Well, you're right. This is fun. My career is over, but I'm not scared. I can see it tomorrow in the National Enquirer. He's gone. We knew he'd do it. I don't know, National Enquirer, though. You and I both love that magazine.
Aha, yeah, well.
You know, the strange thing is, though, I put it in the cat box, and the cat won't go in there. Just looks up at me, a little cat. He sits in there, the cat goes... His little eyes go wide. That'd be redundant.
You got it. Right.
Strange place.
Really high-class paper.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Lose weight after death. Exciting new diet.
And here's a chihuahua in a cup named Mickey.
God.
They go for the weird stories, don't they?
Yeah, but, well...
Man chews off own foot.
Yes.
You know, this high-class.
No one ever
front
sues the National Geographic, though.
That's true.
That was my magazine through puberty.
Oh, yeah. That'll keep me cranking for about 10 days. You turn right to the African section, right?
New Guinea!
Yeah.
How are you?
Java did it for me. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I bought the soundtrack, too.
What
There'll be a man waiting for me now.
Yes.
Are you Mr. Williams?
We have
Another sip of this one. Oh, we have to go
Certainly.
away?
Now, help us out.
Oh, please. You know, I'd like to taste this one more time.
But it is real coffee.
Mm-hmm. If you believe that, you'll buy this watch.
Okay, we're going to take a break.
Yeah?
Sure, but we're coming back. Stay where you are. First down. My next guest has been with us frequently on this show. Jean Marsh is a lovely actress, I suppose best known in this country for the series Upstairs, Downstairs, but she's going to be co-starring in a television miniseries called Goliath Awaits, which airs in November. Would you welcome, please, Jean Marsh? Jean. You see, Robin shook hands nice and proper. I read an article in the paper the other day that people who go to cocktail parties now start kissing complete strangers, and they blame television for that. Because when people come on shows, entertainers normally kiss each other, so people are...
Well, I only kiss you if I know you. I didn't kiss him, whoever he is.
I did watch your show.
Actually, Mr. Williams gave me 2 roses earlier on.
Yes,
Thought that was rather nice.
Oh, the old 2-rose trick, huh?
Yes. And a wandering Jew.
You were very droll, I thought. I hated coming on. I didn't want to break you up.
Oh, no, he's been wonderful tonight.
The seat seems
I
strange.
know it's hard. I don't feel there yet.
I feel tiny, as if
What?
I'm
We have a little
balancing.
stool. You want a stool to put your feet on?
Yeah, well, no, it's quite nice. I feel
Do you have a
endearing.
little stool
and
coming out
small.
from under there? Is that more comfortable?
Ooh. You didn't do that for me.
Is this new?
No, we've had that there.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had it here.
Remember, we need some new furniture on this show.
No, it's
We'll
fine.
shop around and get a new chair.
No, it's fine. It's interesting. How are you?
I'm just fine. How you been?
I'm all right. Yes.
Yes.
I've been nervous all year, but I think I'm all right now.
Nervous all year?
Yes, the whole year. I've had a year of doing things that I've never done before. And being photographed doing them, too, which is...
Oh? What do you mean? I don't...
Now, listen, I'm not having any innuendo tonight.
Okay.
Just in case this is shown in England.
We never deal in innuendo on this show.
I don't want
we
my
bring it right
mum
out in
and
the
dad.
open. We don't...
I don't mind Mum and Dad thinking that I talk about sex and underwear and drugs and things like that.
I didn't bring that up.
No, but I mean, you went there, oh, you did a little thing there.
Well, you mean when you were on the show once you got into that? You mean you heard from your parents?
Sure I did.
What did they say?
Well, first of all, it got misreported. You know what the English press is like.
Yeah.
And instead of saying I was going out with 3 men, it said I was actually living with 5 men.
Uh-huh.
And instead of saying that I didn't wear some underwear, it said that I actually took my clothes off during the show. So they were a little distressed.
Did you sue them? Can you sue them for
Oh, what's the point? It's like suing the national what's it? It takes 7 years,
Yeah.
and what you do is if you sue a newspaper, it perpetuates the bad story.
that? Yeah. But you're so ladylike. I don't know why anybody would even
Thank
assume
you.
that you would do things like that.
Yes,
You're quite proper.
Yes, I am.
Really?
No, madam, I was not laughing at you, ma'am.
Do you know something about me?
No, madam, I've only read those things. And I have these pictures.
Which are available for
Yes,
purchase.
you'd like to show you.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have.
No,
but it
madam.
is shown in England now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, some of our shows are seen over there.
So I think that it all should be very different for England.
Yeah, I hope so.
Very respectable. Don't you like my respectable clothes?
It is. It's very, very prim and proper.
And dull.
I didn't say it was dull.
No,
Why do you
I
say-
said it was dull.
Well, then why do you dress that way if you think it's dull?
So that the rest of me shines forth. Something like that.
Tell me about, somebody told me you have, and I don't know that it's a put on or not. You're keeping lizards, is it, am I right?
Oh, yes.
In your
yes.
kitchen.
I've got 2 lizards, tiny lizards, little geckos in my kitchen. Do you know
an
what?
iguana, too.
You have an iguana?
Yeah, the cockroaches go. Oh,
Yes,
we
I
have to
will-
leave now.
Yes, that's why I got
What's
them.
this? We gotta go.
Is that what,
I'm
is that what they're for?
allergic to cockroach spray.
Right.
And New York is full of cockroaches. We've probably got more cockroaches than you've got medflies.
Yeah.
And my allergist said I mustn't use a cockroach spray, and he told me to get a
geckos.
list
A
lizard.
gecko.
Well, I thought 1 lizard would be a gecko,
And
would
2
be
would be
lonely.
company.
So we got 2.
You've got 2, how big are they?
Oh, tiny, just about that big, and they live behind the refrigerator. And I haven't seen them since they arrived, but
They could have died? They
no,
got-
no, no, they don't like us. They just like eating.
So they come out at
cockroaches.
night or whenever they come out?
Well, they come out when I'm not in the kitchen, and they eat the cockroaches and then they vanish. And all my cockroaches have gone, and now I'm worried about should I supply some more cockroaches for the lizards. Well, you don't know.
You ever think in about 5 years you're going to move that refrigerator and there's going to be this huge...
There's a lizard going, I want to talk to you.
Oh, 9 feet long back
They might
there.
be breeding. I mean, I might have a man and a woman.
You don't know for sure.
Yeah. But I've got names for them.
What?
One is called Busy Lizzie.
Busy Lizzie.
One is called Art Gecko.
Art Gecko.
You like
Cute.
that?
Cute.
Groans. I'm not a comedian. It's not bad. And their first child will be called the Lizard of Oz.
That's not bad.
Ah,
Very
that's not
good.
bad, is it? That's not
Does
bad
it work?
for
Does it
straight
really?
actress.
Does it really work?
Yes. Oh, truly, it really does. Mm.
I'm surprised somebody has not started a business of selling those
Well, maybe I have tonight.
geckos.
Rent a gecko.
Rent a gecko.
No, get a gecko.
Get a gecko.
Get a gecko.
Get a gecko today for a friend.
Were you serious when you said you had a lizard also?
An iguana.
An iguana?
That's a
For the same
bigger-
reason.
Bigger, yes, much bigger. He couldn't live behind the refrigerator. He has a little condominium on the side. I'm hungry now. How about some hamburger, okay? Flies, roaches, eats them all.
Well, you can take in roach motels, I suppose, from
Yes.
other people's apartments.
See one spider hanging on the front going, need room for two?
Do you know they're very strong?
No,
a friend
what-
of mine,
what-
geckos.
No, I didn't know
A friend
that.
of mine saw a tiny lizard attack a moth in South America.
Well, a
really
moth
big
isn't very
moth.
big.
No, it was a big moth.
Oh.
And the moth took off, and the lizard jumped up, and the moth sailed through the air with the lizard hanging to it, and the lizard brought it down and stomped it to death.
There's a moral to this story. I know. So hard to find them nowadays. Uh-oh, there he goes now.
What's your new show about? Goliath Awaits. What the...
It's science fiction.
Yeah.
Well, no, not totally. I think there's a chance that something like this could have happened. It's about a huge ocean liner that was sunk in 1940, and it hit a pocket of air, and 300 people lived. And 40 years later...
Wait a minute.
You don't believe it could happen?
They lived in the sunken ship?
Yes, and I was born down there. I play a doctor who was born on board.
And they're in an air pocket.
In an air pocket, and there's a genius on board who uses the air and breathes
Very sparingly, I
birds
would guess,
and-
yes.
Well, when I was told the story, I asked if it was based on fact. And there was a silence the other end, so I gathered that it couldn't possibly
Yeah.
be based on fact. I've got a very specialized knowledge. I'm very bright and I'm very well read, but there's certain departments that are total blank.
Like what?
Like that, obviously. Like
No, I don't think that would be
physics and
possible.
things like that. You don't think it could be possible?
I don't see how 40 people or 400 people could
Well,
live.
watch Goliath Awaits and see it all come to life.
Yeah, well, more things have happened, have come true than we thought would happen.
Gunga Din.
Yeah, they just found the other day, astronomers found something in the universe that's 300 million light years across, and they can't understand it because there seems to be nothing there. And there's supposed to be stuff there, but they can't see it.
Well, how do they know it's there?
They believe.
That's right.
You're accepted on cosmic faith.
That's right.
And Carl Sagan goes, as we peer out
Into the
over
billions
the
of light
universe
years.
and we extend our vowels, we can take 1 hour and make it into 14 long shows.
That's right. We're out of time, and I'm sorry. This one I'd like to have another half hour. Would it go in like this? Hey, thank you for being here tonight. And Robin, you were brilliant tonight.
Bless you, my father.
Thanks for coming. Tomorrow night, Sammy Davis, Alan King.